Towards the middle of May, the eyes of the mountain bike world turned its focus to the richly forested region outside Howick in the KZN Midlands. This is the Karkloof, home of the Sappi Karkloof Classic mountain bike festival and its fabled mountain biking territory, lovingly nurtured by those who call it home.
The night race is actually a new route this year. This year it's a little bit different. That's what people want, and that's what riding's about, you know.
Yeah, there's a different feeling at night.
Risky, eh? We've actually started to ride quite often at night.
You can hear more things at night as well. I hope my lights work, so we can actually see what we're doing.
Oh, racing at night is fantastic.
Same as a day ride, just don't get in my way. There'll be a lot of bumping of elbows.
Your start is in 3, 2, 1, and off you goes.
You've got to be far quicker with your reflexes, but with all the lights and the dust, it's going to be a very interesting event tonight.
Everyone enjoys it.
You think you're out there on your own, and you know, you don't see many people around you.
It was a great ride, one of the best I had.
The best riding in KZN, I know.
It settled down a bit on the first climb, which I made my move and just took it from there. Hey? Set a nice tempo at the front and slowly but surely whittled the way guys off. It's one of the few night races on the calendar where you just get to go have a lot of fun.
There's obviously potential for it to grow into different aspects of mountain biking. Like, you know, on the Saturday now there's the Enduro. To bring different aspects of mountain biking in, that is the way for it to grow.
We enjoy going down mountains very fast.
Hilton Turvey, he's built such a variety.
This Enduro is especially good because I know that there's some jumps, you can get out there, touch some sky.
Basically ride your bike to the top of the hill, and then they time you on the way down. Then you ride up to the next one and repeat.
Enduro is not for the faint-hearted. There are few mountain bikers that don't thrive on the thrill of hurtling downhill, dancing with the descent.
Bit of hills, like quite steep, quite a long one.
From there we come across and back up to the top of Kaba, and we do half of Rene's Rumble in the Jungle and then onto the Gauntlet.
Fast flowing, some good technical stuff, a couple of good air spots, magic.
Probably the most fun I've had in a while on a bike. The rock sections on this third stage are quite bad if you hit them fast. Yeah, if you know your line, keep it smooth.
When you're hot in your mouth and you think you're going to bail, we're very lucky to have such beautiful places to come ride, and I'll always be back.
So I woke up this morning, looked out the window at 4:30 through the security light, and I could see the rain falling. 1.5 mils had fallen overnight. So I thought, well, we'll be all right.
2013, I just come off a knee injury that I got during the Epic.
This could be a sprint finish for second place on the
A sprint for second place. Obviously, Travis sort of gave me no chance, and I hope to make it one better this year.
Karkloof is an awesome area. I mean, it's a really beautiful area. There's some amazing grasslands that are around here.
The trails are built specially every year for the Karkloof Classic, and I think that's what makes it so great and why so many people keep coming back.
It's a proper mountain bike event, and it's got proper trails and it's got proper terrain. So by the time you've crossed that finish line, you'll know you've been riding a bike.
Karkloof's an interesting one because it's in between a cross country and a marathon. The start is a little different to most marathons. It's a lot harder usually.
You know that somewhere out there is going to be a bit of pain and it's going to hurt, but yeah, you're nervous but you're excited at the same time.
Like we've done the prep, and once you're sitting on the line, you can't really do much more. You just got to get on your bike and race it.
This is the first time I'm coming to do the race. Yeah, I think we're going to have to try and follow the locals a bit and work off some of their knowledge.
mean, the race can't be lost in the first 30 Ks.
Myself and Brendan got away fairly early on up the first climb of the day.
Got a good gap going down the gauntlet with Rourke.
So there were a group of about 4 of us going into the Lebanon climb. I just set my own tempo up the climb and rode away from those guys and was riding back to Rourke and Brendan in front, and I saw Rourke actually attack Brendan off. And then I think Brendan had some issues with his tyre and I stopped and gave him a plug.
I ended up slicing both my tyres on something, I'm not quite sure what, and yeah, I lost big time up at the top before King of the Mountains. Went from first to outside the top 10.
You've got to keep your mind straight and focused and just make sure that you do everything right to perform the best that you can. And if you do the small things correctly, the bigger picture's painted pretty well.
This Sappi Karkloof, we've been blessed with better weather than last year, so that's something to look forward to. Other than that, it's going to be a tough race. This is a good competition here, but it's a beautiful course and it's just going to be a spectacular day on the ride.
That's the longest hill I think I've ever done, and I've done lots of riding. And it's got nothing to do with my state of fitness, which is awful.
Beautiful out, there's no wind, the trails are lucky and soft. It's a little bit dry at this side, but you'll see some good downhill coming up.
Halfway it says. Perfect. Thanks guys.
Doing some serious downhill that we've never done before.
It's free flowing, it's excellent, it's fast, dangerous. It's what I need. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the last 20 Ks were pretty nerve-wracking. I didn't want to do anything stupid. But I knew that if I slacked off the pace, the guys would catch me. And once I entered the start-finish straight, I mean, you know, I haven't been that excited to win in a while. I've worked hard and I really wanted to win it, and I'm really happy for my sponsors and for myself.
I came here wanting to finish on the podium. Hadn't done the race before, and I knew the local guys like Rourke and Brendan would have a big advantage knowing the single tracks. I don't really like coming second. I'm not a good loser, but I try and lose gracefully.
Cutting onto the grass really hurts, and then I just thought, last few hundred meters, let's just kick it. And I tried to go, and it worked out. I was so pleased.
I thought the youngster might have some manners, but at the end of the day, it's racing, and that's how it happens. You know, really hats off to him.
I hit it out quite hard, thinking I must just get a little bit of a gap, and just going out of that section, Candace came past.
And from then on, yeah, I really put the hammer down and tried to make time. Yeah, as I came through here, I just knew that, yeah, anyone in a hardtail wasn't going to catch me. So I was stoked, and yeah, it was exciting to win the race.
At its very heart, the Sappi Karkloof Mountain Bike Festival has always been about the whole family. Not forgetting the popular 40-kilometer route with a total redesign had riders begging for more.
Trails on the 40k route are absolutely amazing. A really nice new single track that I haven't ridden, so it's going to be really great to just go out and test some trails.
I've built many trails in my life, and these are some of the best in the world, and it takes a special bunch of people to actually be able to maintain and build and look after these trails, and I think what the community has done is pretty special.
There are really wonderful people in this valley, and the entire community comes together, pulls the race together.
It's hard to go anywhere else in the country and get single track like we have here. It's absolutely endless and absolutely mind-blowing.
And I think that's what makes Karkloof special. Karkloof is all about the trails.
Good job for you.